they preach a message that if your life sucks, hey, our life sucks too. Let's get together and suck each other
off. Suck each other off. Woo, woo.
Man, those. What are the Juggalo shows called? They make a whole weekend out of it.
Oh, it's the Gathering.
Where they jump the tables and shit.
Every year they have a gathering. It's called the Gathering of Juggalos every year.
That's just Buffalo
The
Bills
Gathering
fans every
sounds
Sunday.
fucking ridiculous with all those fucking porta potties out everywhere.
Yeah.
Sounds ridiculous.
Somebody fire explosive shits in the hinges.
Well,
yeah, they have famous people show up to those places and make appearances. Don't
yeah,
they?
I think Ice Cube's been to one and performed. Insane Clown Posse tries to perform. A few other notable bands actually show up.
I would hope Insane Clown Posse would perform.
They've actually not showed up to some of the gatherings. Like it's more of a culture thing for the Juggalos than it is for them.
Now, that's the ultimate sellout when you don't even show up to your own show.
It's not their show. It's a fan made thing.
Huh.
Yeah, but Juggalos are for them though.
Well,
Yeah,
I looked it up.
is.
Vanilla Ice has actually performed at the most events of any of them.
See, there you go.
Free attention. Yeah.
And Tech
And it-
9, apparently.
And one of their sayings is, "If you're being bullied, let us do the killing for you."
Nice.
So
Oh, well, so they're hired mercs?
Juggalo's family. It's a cult. It's a cult. You just if you're a clown, just might as well be a clown, and we'll all be clowns together and kill each other.
Boobs, bud, and civil chaos.
But like Chris was saying, Juggalo gangs are a real issue, and a little incident from the National Gang Intelligence Center says there are around 1 million Juggalos across the United States, and about 10% are part of the criminal subculture. So you can think at any given time there's 10% of a million, whatever that is. Quick math, anybody?
100,000.
I ain't got time for quick math, but the Falcones must take out these Juggalo syndicates. Take them out.
It's probably 100,000.
So you think there's 100,000 people dressed as Juggalo clowns and they're gangs. They're in a
Just
gang.
redo the Whisperer horde and just put Juggalo masks on them and just have them walk through going, Magnet. It's like,
Magnets.
I mean,
Miracle.
do they just constantly keep makeup on?
Yeah, because the gangs have done such acts as extortion, murder, domestic terrorism, drive-by shootings, drug trafficking, and arson.
sounds like a Rorschach game.
But they paint their faces every day like
Yes.
it's a lifestyle at that
Their
point.
gang colors are black, white, and red, and they have to wear the face makeup to be part of the gang. They're called
What?
Yeah. It's
Who's Hatchet Man?
Yeah, the Hatchet Man.
I bet it's a gang that they've adopted the Juggalo stuff because
I'm
it
sure.
gives them cover of this is like 1 million people.
I'm sure.
It'd be hard to get caught.
One of the
Man.
better incidents that I read in 2010, a Juggalette not affiliated with any gang was attacked by a new Juggalo gang called the Juggalo Killers. So
Also, they're out there taking out the
So they're
bad
the anti-Juggalos.
the
yeah, they're taking out
the ones that give the Juggalos the bad name.
No, the gang Juggalo Killers are out there taking out the people dressed as Juggalos that aren't in the gangs. It's like
Jugganos.
yeah, the Jugganos.
The Jugganos.
So
what? Oh, so it's like you can't fake it.
Yeah, it's like-
you're not allowed to fake.
it's like
that.
if you walk into a gang neighborhood of the Bloods and you're wearing like all red, but you're not in the gang, and they're like, "Yo, you making fun of us?" I think it's kind of like that.
Yo, we the
yeah, but they're
Juggernauts,
killing
bitch.
their own. They're still killing their own. They both support the two clowns that brought them all together.
Two literal clowns.
The ones,
Fucking
yeah. The one they're both on the same side.
I
just wonder what Shaggy and Jay have to say about all this.
this poor Juggalette, they knocked her unconscious and carved the letters JK into her chest just because they wanted to be the only posse on that block, and it didn't mean just kidding.
Oh.
It's got to be a small block. There's got to be not many Juggalos and Juggalettes on that block.
How many streets in Detroit?
I don't know.
They're defending something that doesn't need to be defended.
I think they're all. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Well, let's see if they can cut it in the MS-13. Let's see if they can get beat in, and let's see if they can do a daily task, which could range from murder to drug trafficking to prostitution.
Just let 'em,
and then they'll be like, "What, Alex?"
just have them stampede Juarez. Just let them go down there and just fucking. That's our answer to the cartel.
If we had 100,000 juggalos and juggalettes just run the border, they can't. They can't stop them all.
I don't think they're that good. I think they're just acting tough. You drop them in Baltimore,
They are.
they would get wrecked.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
most likely. But
I don't know. But if you're a juggalo or a juggalette and you're listening right now, then reach out to us. Give us some insight into the world, the interpersonal world of what it takes to be a juggalo or a juggalette every day. If this is your life, you're in the gang, reach out to us. Let us know what you go through. Let us know the extremes you go to make it a lifestyle and not just a hobby.
you want to know what it's like to be a juggalo lifestyle? All you have to
From a juggalo or a juggalette.
Well, all you have to do is break down the lyrics from the song "Miracles."
Okay.
Let's hear
Tell
it.
us.
Okay, these are just a few choice lyrics that I got from that.
All right.
So I'm gonna try to style it up the way they do. Fucking magnets, how do they work? So they don't know how magnets work.
I know that one. That's like a famous quote.
That's the famous.
I've seen that video. That's the video where they keep zooming in and out of the world,
Yep.
and then they go back into their faces.
Yes. Then this is a good one. I fed a fish to a pelican at Fresco Bay. He tried to eat my cell phone, then ran away.
Well, the ABAB rhyme scheme.
That's a literal lyric from the song. The same
Let
song.
me find some lyrics. Go, keep going, Thomas.
Miracles, pure motherfucking magic.
But miracles aren't magic.
Shaggy's little boy looks just like Shaggy, and my little boy looks just like Daddy.
I thought you were going to say Shaggy, too.
It should have been Shaggy. He's juggaloing.
Wait a minute.
Got magic everywhere in this bitch.
Okay, so
Is it magic or miracles?
magic. How do they work? Magnets. Also, how does that work? That's got to be magic. They go hand in hand.
Jesus Christ. And then, don't want to talk to a scientist, y'all motherfuckers lying, getting me pissed.
It makes sense. Then you're right. I'm mad. I'm pissed.
I think
I guess scientist rhymes with pissed.
yeah, he's like, don't want to talk to a scientist. Y'all motherfuckers lying, getting me pissed.
Pissed. There we go.
I messed up the beat.
The flow.
Yeah. I'm not,
Yeah.
Not urban enough.
I got some really good lyrics, and I want to tell you how I found out about these lyrics. My neighbor was very into the Insane Clown Posse, had a Hatchet Man tattoo on his arm, and he ended up burning down his parents' garage.
nice.
So I heard him listening to this song, and
you
I
know
was
why
just
he burned down his parents' garage?
Because fuck his parents. That's
No,
why.
because
Why?
he was singing Nirvana about a girl in his basement, and they came down and said, "Are you okay?" And he said, "Fuck it! I'm burning down the garage. Fuck you!"
Get the fuck out. So I have these lyrics, and this is called $50.
That's it.
And it's about a game show where a girl is meeting contestants that she wants to date. So it basically starts out, let's meet contestant number 1. He's a schizophrenic serial killer clown who says women love his sexy smile. Let's find out if his charm will work on Sharon. Sharon, what's your question? So she asks him, so let's say you were to come over to my parents' house and have dinner with me and my family. Tell me what you would do to make that first impression really stick.
Magnets.
So he's like, let's see. Well, I'd have to think about it. I might show up in a tux. Ha! But I doubt it. I'd probably just show up naked like I always do and look at your mom in the eye and tell her, fuck you. Hurry up, bitch. I'm hungry. I smell spaghetti. I'd pitch her lubie ass and tell her to get the food ready. Your dad will probably start tripping and get me pissed. I'd have to walk up and bust him in his fucking lips. It's dinner time. We hearing grace from your mother. I pull a 40 out and pour some for your fucking brother. I'm steady staring at your sister. I'll tell you this, you know, for only 13, she got some big tits. After that, your dad will try to jump again, and only this time I'd put the 40 to his chin. After your mom does the dishes and the silverware, I'd dry fuck her till I nut in my underwear.
Those are real lyrics.
That's the real lyrics, and then it just goes on like, now, let's meet contestant number 2. He's a psychopathic, deranged crackhead freak who works for the Dark Carnival.
Nice.
So it's like, Sharon, what's your question? So she's like, I like a man who's not afraid to show his true emotions, a man who expresses himself in his own special way. Number 2, if you fell in love with me, exactly how would you let me know? He's like, first thing, I could never love you. You sound like a Richie bitch, so fuck you. But if I did, I'd probably show you that I care by taking all these other motherfuckers out of here. But yeah, he's like, I'd be blowing fucking nuggets off all day. I'd grab your titties and stretch them down past your waist, let them go and watch them both spring up to your face. I'd sing love songs to you the best I can, get you naked and hit you like a caveman. Nope. When I go to the beach and walk through the sand, I'd throw a little in your face and say, I'm just playing. As you spit it all out, I'd rub your back and grab your underwear and wedge it up your ass crack.
Oh, God. So stupid. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I remember that song sticks out in my head so much because of that fucking guy.
No, Insane Clown Posse, they're the most retarded motherfuckers ever, and somehow they made money off of other retarded motherfuckers.
That's just music, man.
It's a gathering of idiots.
Yeah. I don't know why, but the one lyric that sticks out in my head is the very first one where she's like, that first impression really stick, and he's like, let's see. And then just the way he says that, it's always stuck out in my head.
Because he's fat as fuck.
He grabbed the titties and then let him slingshot back up. That didn't stand out.
They're just these two white. Oh, God. They're so white.
Hello, me.
And there's that one dude's like Guy Fieri with clown makeup.
Yes, he is.
Oh, sorry. Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
Sorry.
Taking the Flavor Town.
Guy Spaghetti.
Town.
Anyways,
Detroit City.
I just thought that was kind of weird that it's a thing.
They're like the white people that want to be repressed.
Yeah. It's like they didn't want to try to blend in with the real rap group. They wanted to make their own. And they did.
What's so simple about the civil rights?
It's really bad. You're right. It's really bad rap, really bad lyrics. I mean, it's just simple. I think their lyrics used to be better back in the day, and now they've gotten really bad.
It might be a running joke. They're like, let's make the shittiest song ever and see how much money we can make.
Oh, no. I really, really think they believe what they're doing. I really think that they...
It's a cult.
I think what they're doing is like they're head over heels.
Like Puddle of Mudd. He thinks he's a good singer covering Nirvana.
It sounds like that just reminded me of... And then... The
Dude, Where's My Car?
The fucking the blueberries from South Park that were like reminiscent on the past.
The member berries.
You don't know what I'm talking. Member berries. Member.
I remember.
Fuck that. You'd be jocking me quick. I order you a drink and stir it with my dick. And then to get your attention in the crowded place, I simply walk up and stick my nuts in your face.
Shit hits hard.
And you know that song's a fucking slap show.
A banger.
You know, like when they start, if they sang that at a fucking Juggalo, you know, all get together Juggalo thing, that just gets that gets the Juggalettes jugs out. You know what I'm saying?
Fancy guy.
He
gets the Fanta. He gets the Fanta out.
I think so. Drop something.
They're pretty attractive.
But are they
I don't
like wearing
understand.
too many layers in like 100-degree weather?
Wearing Jinkos.